It's been a it's been a while since I posted something on this channel. Hello, this is Suspect, sole programmer on the small episode 2 team, working to bring you the best episode 2 experience possible. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. I haven't had the chance to show something substantial yet due to the thorough planning we've been doing to make sure we're headed to the right direction, rather than just mashing together random disconnected ideas and then praying we won the lottery. News have mostly been shared on the Mill Republic community server, where I've been posting progress on the project. So, after all this time, do you finally get to see something? No, not really. Sort of. If you're on the Mill Republic server, around a year ago I posted a roadmap detailing the development process. In March I posted about the beginning of a supposed Phase 3. I essentially thought it'd be a great idea to test out design choices I came up with directly in a sandbox environment like the ruined and mysterious Ravenbrooks from the first alpha of Elden Ring 2 from 2020. I won't elaborate on what we as a team have been cooking under the hood for spoiler reasons, although there is something I want to show you. This doesn't look like Ravenbrooks. Something must have gone terribly wrong here. You see, the public testing build for Phase 3 was planned to be published at the end of this month, but due to time constraints and other reasons we just couldn't manage to keep up the pace. So instead, I spent a week trying to figure out what to do exactly with the guest character. Let's take a step back. In Alpha 1, when he's not getting stuck on random obstacles, he is gathering fuel to keep the flame of his furnace burning. In Alpha 1.5, when he isn't suddenly disappearing, he's just chilling on his armchair, observing the fuel go right into his furnace, and occasionally wandering around the ruins of the storm-tossed town. With this information in mind, I set out to build a small simulation to brainstorm and experiment with ideas that could possibly work in a context like a decadent Ravenbrooks. Okay, here we are. Mind the gap. Massive disclaimer, this was made very quickly, and just for fun. I think it's very noticeable how abstract this whole thing is. For this quote-unquote experiment, I focused on one thing: the relation between the AI and its surrounding environment. Our guest has two objectives: perform maintenance on this furnace to make sure it doesn't start a fire, and construct this very familiar structure. My apologies, I genuinely didn't have anything else to put in its place. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, first thing first, this world provides a series of fuel sources to the guest. These sources are directly connected to the furnace by conveyor belts, just like in Alpha 1. There's 3 of them. During maintenance, the guest checks on the furnace's current state. The state is represented by a number that ranges from 0 to 200. Whenever the current percentage is between the range of 0 and 50, the flame inside is perceived as too dim. The guest is going to notice and take action by enabling a random source of fuel or making sure that the current one is still up and running. From 50 to 100, the furnace is stable, no action needed. From 100 to 150, the furnace is overheating and could potentially start a fire. The guest is going to simply turn off the active source of fuel and wait for the flame to stabilize. From 150 to 200, it's too late, a fire is actively spreading. The guest is going to open this very creative representation of a water pipe, extinguishing the fire and resetting the cycle. Now, where does the player come in? You see, what I haven't told you is that each of these sources can be marked as broken. If I mark one as broken, the guest is going to notice and replace the old broken source of fuel with a new, random, functioning one. This has a series of possible gameplay outcomes. Maybe the guest could have another task where he gets his tools and fixes up the sources, or maybe he's going to completely abandon his area and let you explore in peace, or better yet, he's going to unlock a new one for you. The possibilities are endless, and I'll have to go through each and every one of them in the near future. Have fun. Moving over to the next task, here we stand before this very old windmill. Again, didn't have anything cooler to put here. In front of the windmill, there is a stock inventory area. It's subdivided into 2 containers, one for unsorted scrap continuously provided by the world until the object limit is met, and another one for sorted objects. There are 3 types of scrap. Regular fuel, which could potentially be taken to the furnace by the guest and make for another routine task. Building blocks, which are perfect for constructing the windmill, and lower quality building blocks. You'll see what I mean in a moment. The guest's second routine task is to simply sort through all this scrap. He's going to throw away anything that isn't a good building block. Once he's done, he's going to slowly take all of the blocks to the construction site and build the windmill. I guess this makes no fucking sense. Now, in this situation, where will the player come in? Do you just destroy the windmill you put so much effort into? Yes, but I tried making it a bit more interesting. You see, it doesn't matter what he finds in the sorted container, he's just going to take all of it, no matter the quality. What if you, the player, could actually sneak in those bad building materials from earlier and watch him as his beloved creation collapses into the ground? I see this as a potential way to distract the AI and disrupt its regular routine. But again, these are all very rough ideas that need more in-depth exploration than just a short test made in a week like this one. These things, they take time. This was all very fun to pull off. As I said before, I haven't really given any details on what the whole project is about, but I assure you, we're putting genuine effort into this, even if we've had our ups and downs lately. Currently, the team is just 3 people. We're all longtime friends. One's the 2D artist, one's the new music composer, and then there's me. We're pretty small, but we're planning on expanding, and we'd be glad to have more folks join us on this development journey. I do recommend staying tuned next month for possible updates that could be posted on the dedicated Episode 2 team channel. Links in the description. Now, I know you couldn't care less about seeing this feathered moron running around in circles for hours, but since I was forced to these last couple days, you'll have to go through the same thing. Except, as a treat, I slipped in some of the music Znako and me have composed for the project. Some are very early drafts, but I still hope you'll give them a listen and maybe get yourself an idea of what I've envisioned for this game. Make sure to join the Middle Republic Discord, and on behalf of the Episode 2 team, I want to thank the 1.5 fans who will actually watch this video at all. Thank you for listening. Suspect out. Have a great day.